Hello, and welcome to the Oxygen Podcast. My name is Jen. If you're new to my following, this podcast is all about navigating life and breaking the chains of old habits and patterns of thought and also behavior to really live our ultimate life. I don't know about you, but there was this time in my life that I was waiting for the perfect moment, right? I was relying on my motivation to get me out of bed and to get me into my new habits and this new way of being. I wanted to be healthy and I wanted to be happy. I wanted to feel good in my body. Can you relate to that? To actually wanting something really bad and thinking you're motivated, and some days, I was motivated to get out of bed, and other days I wasn't motivated. In fact, I struggled with the alarm for a little bit. What I know to be true is if we're relying on motivation or the perfect time to start a new habit or a new behavior, that's not going to happen, right? Because life is always happening, and motivation, we might be motivated one day, but motivation is not going to get us to do the things we need to do to move the needle of our life a little bit every day. Here's the secret though. You ready? This took me a while to actually understand the power behind this. And the key to change is three things. Number one, discipline. Motivation is not going to get you up in the morning. Motivation is not going to get you to do your morning routines. Motivation is not going to get you to exercise or eat right. It may, but it's not going to be the thing that drives you every day. The key to change is discipline. Discipline in your morning routines, discipline in your eating habits, discipline in your thinking habits. It really comes down to discipline, and discipline with consistency. You can't be disciplined today and then tomorrow not do the things you need to do and expect to have the changes that you have. I actually talked about this last week. I was disciplined Monday through Thursday to be really healthy, exercise, and then I let my discipline go around drinking and a little bit of overeating on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Can any of you relate to that? It's not something I'm proud of, but it's also not something I'm ashamed of. We should never be ashamed of our current habits and behaviors. We just should have an awareness. So if you're looking to change, the first thing that I would say is start to look at your routines. Start to look at their patterns, right? We have these patterns in our day. Patterns of thought, patterns of behavior, patterns of who we hang out with. Just start to look at your day and what are your patterns? What are the first three things that you do in the morning? That is where I started my morning routine. And again, it's not motivation that's going to get us to the change. It's the discipline. So what does your morning routine currently look like? And then what are some of the things that you can install today? Or if it's afternoon, maybe it's tomorrow, your morning routine, the discipline of getting up. Maybe it's you get up when the alarm goes off for the first time, and then you move your body for 5 minutes. You read something for 5 minutes, and then you take in something nutritious. So when I refer to a whole healthy body, there's three parts of the body. There's the physical body, exercising, right? Building our physical muscle. Then there's the mental body. How can we feed our mental body? Perhaps not going on social media first thing in the morning. Maybe it's writing three things that you're grateful for, or maybe it's starting a meditation practice. Whatever it is, decide today. I would love to see you decide on three things, right? Something physical to do in the morning, and then something mental, and then also energetic, checking in with where are you thinking, how's your energy levels, and then feeding that energy. So maybe not taking the jelly donut or the bagel that's loaded in carbohydrates that just really is going to have you feeling heavy. Maybe it's drinking a big glass of water or a green juice or a protein shake or having something very light and filled with nutrition. That is key disciplines. Disciplines in those 3 areas every day with consistency, and you are going to be a different person. What I know to be true is when we try to change everything all at once, meaning I'm going to go for a 5-mile run, I'm going to eat clean, I'm going to do all these things, it doesn't work. We have to start with really small changes and then add on to those. So if you want to make change, and I know you do because that's why you're listening to this podcast, we all want to feel better and live better. And it starts with discipline. Having the discipline to show up for yourself. For me, that was been a big game changer. Having this discipline to honor my mind, honor my body, and check in with my energy. If you take nothing else from this share today, but those 3 things, I can assure you, you are going to be a different person in 7 days. You are going to feel different in 2 weeks just by setting the morning routine and staying disciplined, and also with consistency. One thing I know is when you practice discipline in your morning routines and your habits, when you practice discipline in your habits, they become automatic. For me, getting up, drinking water, celery juice, working out, meditating, those are non-negotiables. Those are disciplines that have been ingrained and now are part of my routine. I am personally currently working on having better disciplines in my night routine as I want to add meditation at night again, and also really journaling at night. I love to journal at night. I'm not consistent. That's something that I am working on. The whole idea is we're always on this constant journey of evolving ourselves to feel better, think better, and be energetic and have this lightness about us. I hope this was a helpful share today. Motivation is amazing, but it's not going to take you to where you want to be. Discipline in your routine, discipline in showing up for yourself, that is going to be the game changer. Discipline with consistency. Those are the 2 key components. Everything else will fall into place. I hope this was helpful. As always, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay true to who you are. Keep creating that beautiful, energetic being that you are meant to be. Till next time, have a good one.